He just never comes back.
Stream starting now.
An hour later.
No, he's just retreated to his evil underground Bond villain lair to plot our destruction.
Oh, probably.
That's such a Daryl.
Most likely. Most likely.
I'm glad he said, and stream starting now, BRB, and then runs away.
The first thing on the recording is just like, all right, starting. Bye, everyone.
Oh, that's right. We get this cool. The stream is starting.
Yeah.
Animation that goes on.
Yeah.
New emote.
Someone noticed. It was supposed to be a surprise.
Oh,
It is a surprise. Uh-oh.
I did not even notice
Twitch,
that.
I can't see it.
I
can't see it. Is it on Twitch?
It's on Twitch. I can put it on Discord if you want to, Michael.
That'd be great of you.
Dangerous.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, hold on.
I even went on there and said hi and totally missed it. She is so adorable.
That is absolutely adorable.
I got it from him like an hour or so ago.
Yeah.
Let me do the thing.
Somebody else made it speak.
Is everybody watching Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay. Give it a sec. It will happen.
Will it? I think
There
that
you
like
go.
that sort
Yeah,
of.
keep watching.
Okay.
It should be going on the Twitch stream right now.
Yeah, it went.
Oh, I'm gonna have to catch a recap of that. That's so cool, though.
I love it.
I need to scramble to get on Roll20 because apparently I don't remember my password from like a week ago. So this is great.
I literally have had to reset my Roll20 password like 3 times because
No!
for some reason, Google is not recording when it's just not. It's not saving it.
Yeah. Okay, hopefully that works. Okay. There we go. That wasn't so bad.
I like how she's just
So big! Look at it!
like plotting evil.
A one
It's
shot,
so
one kill.
cute.
Yeah.
Now you got your own emote.
I love
Oh my god, the monster has its own token.
Yes, it does.
That's just great. I love it.
Do I sense sarcasm in that statement? There just might be.
I think Daryl had a little too much fun with this one personally, because he's now drawn it at least 3 times. That's a little too much fun.
Well, I like that one of the renditions is just assuming Dagmar is going to get into it with him. It's like, yeah, this is going to happen. I better draw this.
That's a fairly good assumption.
Yeah.
Just in spite, I should just not get involved.
Oh no.
Just like, you guys got this. Bye. Kill the pig while I'm at it.
Oh my god.
Hours
Maybe
of
go
his
upstairs.
work gone to waste.
Yeah, this is your game. It's as much as it is mine.
Adore it.
For real, yeah.
So go ahead and put your tokens on the battle map. Time for battle.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna railroad you right now. Put your token on the map.
You're just overboard. You're like, I'm on the map. I'm just in the water. Why is
Where's,
this area so tiny? It's so
Resize
small.
yourself. See if you can resize yourself. Maybe you're on the wrong. Hold on. Let me see. Because you should be. Yeah, you should not be a drawing.
Okay. Not gonna lie, I don't know where my token is. My
So
roll 20
it's
looks different.
on your characters.
Okay, and I can just it will just
You just drag and drop. Yours is tiny too. It's so weird.
yeah, I gotta resize it.
I might have changed it for something else. Give me a second here. I'm gonna change you. You are okay. I'm gonna resize you here. Boop.
Okay. Oh man,
Where's
I
the
forgot
map
about
for the lower floors? Because I'd like to put Dagmar on that map.
Okay,
Oh my
if
God.
you wanna
False.
be the coward and run away, that's fine by me. Not gonna chase you at all. You know what? I didn't make a dainty
We
foot
all on the
a
deck.
token, but in honor of Dagmar's feelings, I am going to make this will be Daintyfoot's token right there, a rat.
I feel seen.
Goodness.
Okay, so from last time, let's recap from last time. Dagmar finally got what she wished for, but be careful what you wish for because it ended up not being something she wanted. Who would have known? Who could have guessed? She finally got her hands on Daintyfoot the pig. Daintyfoot the pig cruelly and savagely rejected all of Dagmar's advances and walked off. The party decided to call it a day, got on board the ship, and prepared to leave. That was at night. The following morning, the ship got loaded with the cargo, and surprise, surprise, Daintyfoot showed up with the mayor. They talked to the captain, and they made some sort of arrangements for Daintyfoot to have passage on the ship. Daintyfoot is not exactly passenger, is not cargo, but does seem to be at some sort of capacity to help the ship. Not sure how, not sure why, but Daintyfoot is supposed to help with the ship somehow. The party's still sort of trying to get their bearings, talking with the captain. Where are we going? Let's just remind everybody where you are going. You are going to. Okay, you do not need that. Okay, so you are going really far away. Okay, so that's where you're going, and you're going to take the yellow line as your path along your journey to get you to that little river right there. Wait, whoops. So you're trying to get to that river, the mouth of that river right there, and from there you'll travel up the river over to Dagmar's village there. Maniacs. That's the name of the village, Maniacs.
No.
Oh, what's the name of the village?
Manovic.
Okay, well there you go. There you have it, people. However, while you are all getting an explanation from the captain, The boat rocks a little bit from side to side, and you find yourselves face to face with a craw demon. A vicious, no, not snarling. It can't talk. Bubbling, clacking, smelly
Is that
creature.
a challenge? Can I talk to it?
Go ahead, try to talk to it. That's up to you. Everybody, we've already rolled initiative, and so the sorry, I don't need that one. Okay, so I will put the initiative. Well, I'll put the initiative in the chat, just so to remind everybody what it is. But yeah, we're gonna put initiative right there. So there we go. Those are all the initiatives. First one's gonna be Svarin. Oh, and just to give everyone a sense of scale for the Crod Demon, I'm gonna give you another one.
Oh my god.
I think it's a pretty good sense of scale right there. Okay.
Heroic. Just truly heroic. It invokes a sense of like Olympics in me today. Feeling quite Olympics right now.
Well, hopefully you get the Goblin or not, and not just get disqualified for cheating. Okay. So, clack, clack, clack. Well, wait, no, it doesn't roar. I'm having a hard time trying to come up with a good audio description, because it's just sort of like
I'm
tapping and
pretty
scratching on
certain
the wood
I
of
can
the
picture it.
boat.
It's like that, like it's
Like-
like I can picture the noise.
Like that
Something out of like a whatchamacallit, like the
kind of thing.
the scorpions in the what Clash of the Titans movie? Those giant scorpions in the desert. That's like the clacking noise that I picture.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, well, fantastic. Svarin, what are you going to do? Are you going to try to make friends with it? It's up to you. You're a bard. Try to charm it. Try to seduce it. It's up to you.
Seduce it.
Why are you like this? I'm not.
Seduce
Why don't you
it.
try that? Does so from my first like look at is it pretty hostile looking?
It is snapping at the crew. It is about to eat something. It is about to
Okay,
eat
so-
somebody.
Yeah, it's like okay. Got it. I just wanted to like make sure before I start blasting. In that case, is okay. That's probably not going to work. Let's try a nice little Eldritch Blast. Okay. Let's
Did
see.
you multi-class
Sorry, I haven't
into
read this.
Warlock? I thought Eldritch Blast was a Warlock thing.
No, but I took magic. I took magic initiate, so I could
Okay.
take a warlock spell. I took that in
Very
prestidigitation.
cool. Very cool.
Which is funny because I'm trying to lean away from bard and more into fighter, but I still took spells. Okay, so I'm going to roll to hit that.
Yeah, go for it.
How about a 20? Does that do the deed, boss?
Maybe. I gotta check my notes. It's a 50-50 shot. Oh,
Listen, man, if a 20 doesn't hit that thing, we're gonna have a problem.
Okay. All right. It hits, and it doesn't do. It should do damage automatically. Okay. Where is the damage? Because the damage is not the 20. The 20 is to hit.
No, I gotta roll for damage.
Okay, go for it.
There were 20s to hit. The damage is going to be 5 force damage.
5 force damage
Force
right to
damage?
its face.
I think it's force. Yeah, force.
Okay, so you. How do you
And
cast your spells
then-
anyway? Because I want you to describe, because each person who does their magic does it differently. Graddal does a lot of flowers, like petals just like burst out of everywhere. But you're a bard, so how do you do it?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. It's an aggressive strum of the lute. Like I use it as like a channeling device almost in like a movie caricature kind of way. I'm not really using the instrument, but like since I'm extra, if you'll allow it.
Why am I suddenly picturing the scene in Stranger Things where Eddie is playing Master
Listen.
of Puppets?
Listen, I'm not saying that would be a relatively decent explanation, but I'm also not saying you're wrong. Yeah,
What
so for like
Heavy
the
metal
flare,
bard, I
if
love it.
you allow that.
what are the for our lovely people in chat who might want to replicate the strum for whatever reason? What were the chords of the strum?
It's literally in non-discriminate strumming.
Okay, he's air
So,
guitaring. Okay, he's
you're telling
aggressively air
me it's-
guitaring. That's fine. Let's go on.
So it's not even anything.
I mean, I can't literally use the weapon as a channel for an eldritch blast. Okay, it's
So
it's
it
not
doesn't sound
logistically a
good.
thing.
All right.
It's more
canon.
like
You heard it
Daryl
here,
said. Let's
folks.
say it's an air strum. It's more like it's a hand flare, if you will.
Okay, it's Daintyfoot's turn. Daintyfoot moves into position. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Is the pig gonna attack?
And Daintyfoot aggressively oinks at the creature. Oink, 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 oink. Okay,
Yeah,
next up,
that's
go.
more like it.
Daintyfoot is taunting the creature. Graddal, your turn.
Okay, let's hit this thing with some fairy fire.
Okay. It actually has to roll the save, is what it is. I think it's a deck save. And you DC 15.
Yeah, I'm just putting it up so you know the DC and everything. So it's up there.
Okay. DC 20. Okay. Okay. What color do you want it to be?
Oh, I want it to be the same purple as my mohawk.
Okay. So, an ethereal, ghostly flame envelops the air. Oh, yeah. Give me the area, because it's like a 20 by 20 square, isn't it?
Yes. So 20 by 20 square would be, each of these is 5 foot, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if I can draw. Let's see. This would be a 20 by 20 square, right?
I'm not sure if I can see on my. Oh, okay. There it is. Yes, that's a 20 by 20 square. Okay. Fantastic.
Yep.
So, like St. Elmo's fire, the whole area, including the Craw Demon, is enveloped in a ghostly, ethereal flame. It makes everything sort of bright and outlines everything inside. It doesn't seem to be in pain. Nothing seems to be catching on fire. But when you look into it, you can see very distinctly everything that's in the area. You now have advantage to hit the Craw Demon.
Awesome. So it's like when I cast that, I like pull some violets out from behind my back and just blow them in the air towards the creature. And it hits
Flowery.
them with the fairy fire.
Next, Dagmar. Oh, Dagmar's not on the screen. So Dagmar, you're below deck or what?
No, I'm just over there pulling a Titanic. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get a little bit closer. Do I have to measure it out, or can I get over to kind of where Aetheri is?
You have a 30-foot movement, so I mean it's not that hard for you. Just make sure it's 30 feet.
Okay. 1 second. So wait, everyone is like 5 feet, right?
Yes.
So it's just
The characters are not literally 5 feet wide. They're 5 feet
No,
with
no,
the control zone.
okay. Okay. I believe that's right. And so I am going to go into a rage,
Okay.
if I may. Okay,
That's a
I'm
bonus action,
raging.
I believe.
I see. Okay, I'm raging. Um, and then hold on. Oh, shut up. Fucking see that. Um, hold on. So that's gonna go there. And then I'm going to attack the thing with my great axe, if I may.
From like 20 feet away? How? Are you throwing it?
I'm throwing it.
Okay. So I want you to like roll one more d20 because that should be at a disadvantage because you can't. That's not meant to be thrown, and you're pretty far from the creature to be throwing it.
Okay, 1 second. Uh
Actually, point of order, DM,
Yeah.
wouldn't she have had advantage on it because of the fairy fire, which means that
Oh, that's right.
if
It
it was
cancels out. It cancels out.
disadvantaged,
You're
it would
right.
cancel out?
Yeah, you're right.
dun dun dun.
Okay. So you do
I mean,
hit.
she rolled a natural
Yeah, but
20
either way, she
anyway,
hits
so.
anyway. So.
Yeah.
And she already has the damage on there, 9 slashing, but she now no longer has her axe. Her axe is now on the floor.
That's okay. I've got so many other weapons.
I'm just gonna put her. Whoops. Actually, let me. Actually, I want to erase that. I want one gesture here. Okay, that's the axe.
Surely Dagmar has been to axe throwing bars.
Okay, so you're
Fun
good. You're
fact
good to
for this
go.
session. Yeah.
So that axe does sort of kink like right between the scales and the crawling and shudders and shakes.
But I do get another action, don't I? Because the rage was a bonus action, and then that was my first action.
Yeah, I think you guys are. I can't remember. You're level 3 or 4. You're 4 now, aren't you? If you're 4,
You're
yeah, you
level
get another
5
action.
at this point.
Number
Or 5?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, you get another action.
Okay, so I'm
The
gonna
sheet
whip
will
out
tell
my.
you if you have a second action.
Anyway, I'm gonna whip out the light crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot it from afar. Ha!
Because you guys corrected me, I'm gonna correct you. How dare you correct the DM? Uh. Um.
I killed it, didn't I? It's dead now, isn't
No.
it? I knew it.
Because the thing is it's technically with a crossbow, so just technically, everybody, technically, according to the rule book, it has a loading what is it? Loading negative, loading limitation, meaning you can only attack once with it, regardless of how many attacks you normally make. So you can't sort of change the order and to make multiple attacks because
I
it doesn't
see.
come loaded. You have to put the bolt into the crossbow, and that takes time. So you could think about it. You don't have a dagger or a sword or anything else you can throw at him.
Not anything I'm willing to part with.
Well, you can pick up later. It's fine. It's not like he's gonna get kicked off the side of the boat and fall into the water. There's no danger of that at all.
um. Okay, how about this? I'm going to. Okay, so I still have my second action, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna throw this at it.
Oh, okay. Okay. And you throw. I forgot that you had a scimitar, but okay, let's just go with it. You have a scimitar.
Oh, I've got a whole arsenal, buddy.
Yeah, that's what you get for looting. Hold on a second.
There's just gonna be a whole bunch of weapons right there.
Okay. Yeah, so you throw the scimitar. It also clink right between the pieces of shell and armor on the crawdadimi, and again it shudders. Okay, next person. Okay, that was 8 damage. You guys are working your way down this pretty quickly. Okay. Next one is a theory.
All right, I pull out my crossbow and I shoot for its head.
Okay, you shoot for its head.
Yep.
Okay.
Which head, though?
Oh, that's
Very
true.
good point.
Don't forget with advantage too.
The one closest to Genera. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Theory, don't forget to roll with advantage
Oh, all
because
right.
it's the fairy fire.
Right. Thanks. I forgot. Let me click that on there. Rolling.
I'm gonna go with the first roll for damage because we already got the 10 damage.
Yeah,
Still
okay.
pretty good though.
Fair enough.
Okay. Your initiative has really worked in your favor this whole time. Actually, let me see here. Okay. Are you gonna do anything else in theory?
Nope. I'm just gonna ready another bow in my crossbow.
Okay. So, the Craw Demon is gonna wreak havoc. It is just gonna wreck house now. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, like right up in your grills. Like, actually, we don't even need to get up that far. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll go up to right there. Okay, because of its large size, it does count. I can't remember the exact classification, but it's like a huge size. And with its long arms, that is a 10-foot reach. It now basically has everybody in range, and I'm giving it 4 attacks because I'm the DM, and that's what I say. Okay, and we're gonna do. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Not Daintyfoot. Apparently, Daintyfoot's the only one that's out of range right now.
Oh, convenient.
I'm gonna make Dagmar 6 because you hit it twice. Number 2, Dagmar. Okay, first attack, Dagmar. Oh, that's a miss. That's a miss. Okay, next person.
Ah.
3, Svarin. 12. Does 12 hit, Dvarin?
It does not.
Okay, miss. Swing and a miss. 4. Okay, that's Gradal. Here we go. 10. Does that hit?
It does not hit.
Wow, this thing swings very poorly. 1. That is a theory. 14. Does that hit?
My AC is 14.
Oh, your AC is
So
14?
that meets it, beats it.
Yeah, I gotta beat it. So that actually technically misses. So, this Crod.
I thought it was meets it or beats it. Has to either be the thing. I think it has to meet it, meaning it has to be the same number, or it has to beat it.
I always forget it because it's Because it's either you meet it or beat it, or you tie goes to the defender. My friend always says tie goes to the defender because that's just how he remembers it.
Okay.
Okay.
Would like that. Sounds good to me.
Equals or exceeds. Yeah, you're right. Equal meets it or beats it. So okay. So theory's the only one that gets hit. I'm sorry, theory.
That's all right.
Okay.
We'll
Here
get
we
Vancouver.
go.
Uh-oh. Roll low.
Okay, 7 damage to a theory. Piercing.
Okay.
Oh.
Ouch.
So the craw demon flails about, swinging wildly, and only finds a purchase on the theory, and is able to poke her rather strongly. Okay. Next, we have Genera.
Okay. Is the fairy fire still the thing?
Okay, yeah, that's, I forgot whether it carries it with it, or it has to stay inside the area. I forget with Fairy Fire. Uh, okay, so within range is outlined in light, and a creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails for the duration. Objects, yeah, it was in there, so it sticks with it. We'll just take it, goes along with it.
Okay. All right, I'm going to run up to this side and slash it with my scimitar. Wait, that didn't. Is that right?
That's the damage, I think, isn't it? Yeah, I think you have to roll to hit.
Yeah.
There we go.
Advantage, very good, and 3. So Genera uses her kung fu and is able to poke the craw demon fiercely.
Poked it right in its eyeball. Does it have eyes? I don't know.
No, it does not have eyeballs.
Okay, well, its mouth then.
Okay, so that was 3 damage. 3 damage. Okay, back around to the top. Svarin.
Yo, where's my? I'm trying to remember what my breath weapon does for type. Give me one sec. I might just have to look it up. Later.
Your breath weapon is
Is
a
it supposed
beam.
to be?
Just be careful though, because
I know, but some of them are cone, and some of them are beams. Is beam? I know it's lightning. I'll hit other people if I do that.
I don't know if you do a straight line to its face, like straight down, straight south down the map.
Well, I can go
I think you can
down
go
and then
like
shoot it to the left. To shoot it to the left. 5 foot wide, 30-foot long line.
oh
Is
wait,
what it should
yeah.
be.
What
So
was
I
your
can
dragon
do
type
it without
again?
hitting anybody. Bronze,
Okay, bronze. Okay, a
which is
line.
lightning.
5 foot by 30 foot. So you got a 30-foot line.
Yeah, 30-foot line, but it's only 5 foot wide, so I can do it without hitting people.
Yeah, as
Are
long
any
as
of
you
the
aim
other
it
crew
right. But
members
if
on
you,
this, or are they just like assumed to be running out of the way? Like, I want to know about collateral, basically.
it
Or are we just not worrying about that right now?
no, we did. Please worry about that. Please worry about that. So, go ahead and draw like a 30-foot
I don't
line,
know.
and you can move the line around just so you know what you're aiming at. There are plenty of ways for you to do it so it hits just the craw demon. Just be careful though, because if you don't aim it right, you're gonna hit a Genera. Unless you want to secretly,
Well-
you secretly desire to hit Shannara, you're very jealous of her. I don't know what kind of drama you guys are doing.
Well, what I was gonna do is I was gonna step in front of Gradal.
Wow.
I was gonna step in front of Gradal and then shoot it out this way.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
You can't use that. Well, you'll have to go around the Crawdemon just a little bit. For
Oh, because it's occupying the
yeah.
space.
I'll let you move through its
So-
arms, but not through its head.
All right, but like if I hopped here, right, it's not gonna like that's not out of its range. It's still got a reach of 10 feet, right? So
Yeah, it's still.
I can go here
yeah,
and then
you're
hop
fine.
in front of Gradal.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay, and then I'm going to get a nice little. Where's my thing? I'm gonna shoot my breath weapon this way. Oh, I rolled damage first.
Oh no, it has
That
to
was
roll
my
a
bad.
dex save. So
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I said it's my bad.
Okay. here we go.
The dex save is 13.
I don't know why, but I'm rolling really terrible today. How can I strike
All
fear
right.
Yeah, that's
into my
fine.
players if my dice don't support me?
Don't worry about it. Please, like, continue doing what you're doing. Everything you do is good enough for us. You
Is it
are
still affected by the fairy fire?
Yes. So
Yes.
you can roll another
Yeah.
d20 if you'd
So I
like.
still
and-
get advantage on it?
Oh no!
Okay.
No advantage because
It's a
it's a dex save. You're not attacking it. Like you're not hitting
Oh, okay.
it.
So yeah, go with the first one then.
Yeah. So
Which was 6. Six.
yeah,
6
6
lightning
damage.
damage.
Okay, 6 damage. Okay, guys. Clearly, what needs to happen now is the boat starts rocking in the opposite direction, and you see another craw demon crawling up on the other side, but it's bigger and with higher stats.
Oh,
What?
Daintyfoot now is next. I'm
Wait, are you
joking,
serious?
Dagmar.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Before my turn ends, I want to use a bonus action.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to inspiration.
Oh, you're gonna try and inspire
I've got
people?
a few. Yeah, why not? Dagmar seems kind of down in the dumps. We should probably, do something about that. I'm going to. What I get 4 uses. So I'm gonna go with. Oh wait, I did just watch Dagmar not hit this thing, right?
No, Dagmar
No,
hit it
you
twice.
did hit it once, right?
No, I did. Yeah.
Okay. I'll give
Dainty foot.
Daintyfoot.
Yeah, dude, it's not doing anything.
yeah, but then that means that he's wasting the inspiration. You might as
Do
well.
you know
use
what
it on
bardic
a party
inspiration
member.
is?
Yeah, I do. I just feel like that pig could use some, and maybe it would be more helpful. And I don't know, it might like turn into a massive warrior or something. I don't know.
That's not how it works.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I'm going to hold on. So to use it, bonus action on your turn, choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet of you that can hear you. That creature gains 1 bardic inspiration die, a d6. Here, hold on. Let me just put that in the chat. Actually, I forgot I can do that. Okay. Creature can wait until after its roll. Okay, I'm gonna use that on Dagmar.
Okay.
So give you 1 bardic inspiration die.
He
Yeah.
immediately just jumps ship and backs out of this.
I know she's gonna use it improperly, but we got to give her a shot, right? I can't always play devil's advocate with her,
Oh my god.
and then that's my turn.
Okay, you end your turn? Okay. Next is Daintyfoot. Daintyfoot.
This will be good.
Okay, let me see now. Why not? Daintyfoot rushes into battle. Or rather, oink 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 oink, and then tries to bite the claw demon. 20.
Holy
Suck it, Dagmar.
shit.
Oh my god.
Heck yeah.
That would only really be
It's for
1
20, but
damage, I
damage is
think.
like
So I'm just gonna
1.
make that 2
Yeah,
damage.
see, called it. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is ridiculous.
Okay, and so we are gonna move that 6 down here to Daintyfoot. Daintyfoot is now number 6. Alrighty. Gradle, your turn. Oh wait, that's not even with advantage. Oh well, whatever. Go Gradle. You over advantage. I keep forgetting Fairy Fire.
All right. So I'm going to move a little bit closer over here. So I'm within. Hold on a second.
You
Who
are in
was
range.
it that
Don't worry,
was
you
hit
are in
by
range.
the? No, who was hit by it last time? A theory.
Yeah, Theory took
The theory
damage.
was hit by it. Okay. So I'm going to come over here, and I am going to first for my action. I am going to smack it with my staff of flowers. I'm going to grab the staff with both hands and just raise it above my head, and all of these like little black dots around the edges of it, and I'm gonna whack it in the head.
I can't remember. Is this an actual staff or are you doing the shillelagh?
No, this is an actual staff.
Ooh.
Sorry, that's the. I gotta roll to hit first. Did I hit? Did that actually? No, that was supposed to be a roll to hit, but I don't know if it happened that way. Let me see. Did it happen that way? No, it just repeated the thing. Let me try again.
I think you have it set
Nope,
up as a
not working.
spell
All
and
right,
not as an actual attacking weapon. You're gonna have to do different settings then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing is I have it set up as. Oh, yeah. You know what it is? I had it under all rather than attack. I think that's what it was. Nope, it did it again. All right. I'll just roll a d20 because it's +3 to hit. So I'll just roll a d20 and we'll add 3 to it.
Okay.
Nope. Big whiffer.
So
Big
your
whiffer.
staff of flowers bounces off of its mouth, but its carapace is too tough, and it just kind of munches a little bit on the flowers. Munch, 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 munch. Okay, next Dagmar.
No, I still have bonus
Oh,
action.
okay, go for Gretel.
So I'm going to bonus action healing word for a theory. So 5 points of healing for a theory.
Okay, so theory, you're feeling mighty better.
Thank you.
All is well.
Okay, are you done, Gretel?
Look over. No.
I am done.
Okay, next is Dagmar.
Okay. So Dagmar. I am going to First off, is this thing allergic to flowers? Because it's chewing on the flowers. Could it possibly be deathly allergic to the flowers?
Okay, this is a bottom feeder. It feasts on rotting flesh. I don't think it's allergic to flowers.
She just had to ask. Jeez, okay. So Dagmar's gonna go over here to grab the axe. And then she's gonna jump on top of it to kill it with the axe. Can do.
Hold on a second. So, because you have to use, you're using about 20 feet worth of movement, and you only have 30 feet, I believe. So you also have to use a certain amount of, like, to pick up an object still requires some amount of action, but you don't have to do like a full action. It's typically just done with like using your movement or as a bonus action. So you can walk to the axe, pick up the axe, and then finish your movement there, and you would still have an action and a
Okay.
bonus action. But that means you couldn't climb on
Okay.
top of the thing.
That's fine. Whatever.
Or you can use the
I'll
bonus
just
action
attack it
then.
from right there. Nah.
But then you would have like 20 movement to sort of try to scramble on top of it. It's up to you.
Nah, I'll just kill it from right here. A kill is a kill.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pick up I'm gonna pick up the great axe and I'm gonna swing it
With advantage.
with advantage. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh yeah, Gretel, you should have rolled with advantage too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I just thought of that. If you want to retcon
I
that, I
could
can
have
roll
hit the
again. but-
advantage button, but I'm just gonna do it twice. So I guess I'll take the 13.
No, yeah, so I'll take the first damage. So, okay, 25. Okay, 25 hits, 13 damage. With a mighty blow.
Okay. With a mighty blow. And then I still have my second action or no?
Yeah. Well, it's not an action, it's another
Okay.
attack. You get 2 attacks.
Another attack. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so then I'm just gonna whack at it again. This
Okay,
time
with
I press
advantage.
the advantage button. So hold on. Whoa.
Oh, you hit again.
I did hit again.
What's with it? Why all of a sudden no confidence? Okay. You've given a good 20 whacks. It is looking like it's falling apart here. It's got green and black ichor like spurting out of it. It's like it's getting into Dagmar's mouth and it tastes very, very, very bitter.
Gross.
Everybody
wanna eat
who's
this
within
later.
5 feet of it is now in danger of getting the scenic sprayed on your face. It's going to smell terrible on your clothing. You'll never get it out. Next, a theory.
Okay, so how tall are the legs on this thing? I mean, it's pretty big, right?
Okay, well let's look at the reference then again.
Yeah. Like it's not crawling on the ground like a worm, right?
No.
That other picture had an orc in it, didn't it?
Yeah, that's supposed to be Dagmar.
Yeah.
I just need to change the layers to it.
Oh. Zvarin, you might not know this, but I'm a half orc. Now you're aware.
Either way, you're lobster meat. So
Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's plenty of room underneath that thing. I'm gonna slide under it with my crossbow and aim for its belly and kind of roll out the other side.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Again, I'm going to be
I
like...
have advantage from fairy fire, right?
Well,
No?
advantage from fairy fire, but any ranged weapon that's too close, that you get disadvantage because you're not supposed to be aiming at things like that. So they cancel it out, and you get a regular roll.
Okay, and I wouldn't have time to pull out my short sword instead, would I?
No, you can go ahead. You can do the short sword. You can pick one or the other, the crossbow or the short sword. It's up
Yeah.
to you.
Sure, okay, I'll do the short sword.
Okay, short sword.
'Cause as I roll underneath it, try to stab it in the gut.
Okay.
Oh, not good.
Okay, hold on a second. I need to get rid of that real quick. Okay.
So I basically rolled over to the other side like that.
Okay.
with
Fantastic.
the bar in there.
I do want you to. I'm trying to think. Rule of cool. So I want you to roll a. Just dexterity. It's not a dex save. It's just dexterity. So roll a dex for me. To see if you can actually pass through its legs like that. Not an advantage.
Oh. Go back to normal. Forgot to unclick that. Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay. So.
Am I stuck underneath it?
So. you try to pull a Samwise Gamgee. And as you sort of run at full speed to try to get through the legs, you trip, slam into a leg, fall down, and roll underneath it, and that gives you the advantage to stab it right in its gut. So it does take 6 damage.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Unfortunately, that 6 damage does kill it. So with a shudder and a groan and it falls right on top of Theory.
Oh man, can I use like uncanny dodge to get out of there? 'Cause I forgot to use it last
wait a
time.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. That's actually a good one. That is a very good one.
Yeah.
Okay, the problem is it's not actually
It ha-
attacking you,
it
it's just
has to
falling
though.
on you.
All right, fair enough.
It halves.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
I'm gonna
you can only
challenge
have the
that
damage.
because
Okay, so
I
that's
was
what it
gonna
is.
say I was
Okay,
gonna challenge that because like that still works for environmental damage when it's not an actual attack. You can still use uncanny, so I would argue that that still does go in effect.
Okay, but the thing is, though, she doesn't dodge it. She halves the damage. So this huge monster is still slamming itself right on top of her. But I hadn't thought of how much damage it would do to her because the stupid thing is like 400 or 500 pounds at least.
What about cunning action? Can I do that? It's like a bonus, but it's not my turn anymore.
Well, you need more of a reaction, not a bonus action. So what are you gonna do for your cunning action?
Yeah.
What is in your mind?
Well, it says your quick thinking and agility allow you to move and act quickly. You could take a bonus action to dash, disengage, or hide. So I'm thinking dash, like roll under as this thing's falling, like roll away as it's falling.
Okay, let
Can I
me
do that?
okay, let me hold on a second. Let me think for a second. Okay. Okay, I'll let you do the dash to sort of finish it.
Okay.
But I want you to roll dex again. So you're rolling a dex again.
All right. Just normal dex.
Is it a dex check or a dex save?
Just a dex check because it's not. Because again, like this is not supposed to be. It's not attacking her. She's just trying to get through the legs, but she messed up the first time, and now she has to do it again. Right? It's not trying to attack her. It's just collapsing around her.
That's fair. It was a dumb move.
So that doesn't quite work either again. So she kind of like scrambles a bit about. It still lands on top of her, but I'll cut the difference and say it lands right on top of her legs. So I'll say, what does everybody think? I'm trying to look here. I'm thinking, how heavy is that going to be? Maybe 500 pounds, at least. Dagmar's what? 200? It's like close to 600 pounds, actually.
But it bled out a lot with all the damage it took.
All right, okay, so you say you lost a little bit of weight? Okay.
Here, if you want a reference point, Daryl,
Yes.
the largest lobster caught on record was 3.5 feet in length and weighed about 44 pounds. So, like triple that.
This is not 9 feet or 10 feet. This is 20 feet. So
Okay, well then quadruple it. You do the math.
that's
I'm not
but
here
the
to
thing
do
is,
your
though,
math
remember,
for you. I'm
when
just here to give you a
double the
reference
length,
point.
you triple the volume. So
Well, then
you
do
don't
that.
quadruple it, you times it by 12. So 12 times 40 is like
12
480,
times
500. Yeah, so I guessed it right.
Oh my
I
God.
helped.
Yeah, you did great.
Okay, so we're going to do
Look,
a D6
I didn't need
times
that math
5.
class to graduate.
14 damage to a theory, right to her legs.
Ooh.
All right.
Fortunately, this is not Rune Quest. we're not being part specific.
It's just a flesh wound.
Okay.
If
Just walk
combat
it
is
off. Don't worry about it.
is it still on top of her, or
Yes.
has she sort of?
So the craw demon basically collapses and like slams down with a big splat and a sploosh and an icky, moist sound. And it
Oh, God.
kind of crushes Ethereal's legs. Oh wait, it's 14 damage with uncanny dodge, 7 damage.
Ooh. Yeah, thank you.
So there's a big splat, and that green and black goop that's coming out of its wounds splashes up in everybody's face. Everybody gets it on their clothing, on their armor, on their weapons. You now smell like rotting fish. This is... I'm trying to think. This is kind of the goop off of crabs. I don't know if you've ever like cracked open a crab or whatever, and like the guts that come out of it. That's what this is. Delicious.
Wonderful.
Can we try to push this thing off of a theory?
Okay. Let me. I want to know if I. Okay, we're not going to play
Girl's like,
around unless you want
no.
to roll for it. But otherwise, yes. As long as everybody is working in tandem and honestly, sincerely trying to lift the monster off of Ethereal's body, you may. And if any of you want to fake it, send me a DM right now.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
That's
Can I
That's
send
something.
you? Can I send you a DM on behalf of Daintyfoot?
No, I play Dandyfoot, not you.
no, false. And I don't know if we can ever convince you of this, but you have zero control over the pig.
I know.
It's not your
What?
pig.
I didn't hear anything. What?
Yeah, we know. We know.
Okay, so everybody lifts her, okay? Wink, wink. Okay, so you push.
God.
Actually, I'm gonna check my DMs just to make sure. Checking. Still checking. Still checking. Okay. You are able to shove the monster off of Ethereal's body. Again, there's a little bit of a skitter. It's dead, but right, it's got long, kind of looping arms and legs, and so it kind of skitters about as you're moving it. Okay. Let me see here.
Can I chop an arm off of it?
Well, there's a cheer that goes up from the crew and the captain. And the crew gets to work to butchering the craw demon. I am going to be I will now be playing by delicious and dungeon rules. You can, and some people will eat the monsters. Thank you.
Okay. Can I go get an arm while it's being butchered? Because I
Yes,
want
you
to
may.
eat a whole one myself.
Yes, you may.
Hell yes, let's go. All right, cool. I want this arm right here specifically.
Okay. That's
That
perfectly fine.
happens to be the
Tough. Nope.
the
Nope.
arm that it
Nope.
uses to
Nope.
use the bathroom.
That's fine. I'll take that arm. That one right there.
This is once you finally boil it and cook it, it tastes like a king crab, Alaskan king crab. Delicious.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Delicious. Magical. Does it have like the anime steam coming off of it too?
Of course, all the steam in the anime world.
Wonderful. I love it. Amazing.
Don't forget to blow on it just before you bite into it.
Yeah. Absolutely. I have to like crack it, and then like the juices get to shoot out all over the place.
Excellent. You get to eat it with butter and garlic and chives or whatever it is that you eat with it.
Perfect.
I've never had crab before, so listening to all of this is such a learning experience for me.
You clearly need more anime experiences in your daily life.
Could I, while this is going on, could I run over to Ethery and cast Cure Wounds on her legs?
Yes, you may.
All right, we should probably do something about that.
Thanks, Gretel.
We?
As I'm laying there on the ground crying.
So I'll rush over and my flowers sort of come out as sort of like these ruby petals over the wounds, and then they slowly start to crackle and harden, and then they slowly die off, leaving behind like heal wounds behind.
Do you need any more help? Like, do you need any additional help, or is that enough to bring you back up?
No, that's it. That's enough. I'm back.
Okay,
full.
cool.
Cool.
Thanks, Gretel. I owe you, buddy.
De nada.
Okay, good. Let's see here. Okay. So once everything settles down, I should let it actually let me put up a picture here. Do 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 do. So now you have a little boat. That's the boat.
Looks cozy.
Does everyone on this boat appreciate that we saved their lives?
Yes. They are e- ev- everyone
Making
comes up
note
to
of
like
that.
pat you on the back. Um they congratulate you for the win. They call everybody camp. Um
Ah,
the captain is very pleased that you're on board.
I see.
They also congratulate Daintyfoot on being such a brave pig.
Nope.
Can I go over to Daintyfoot while that's happening and give Daintyfoot like a nice little like pat on the head, like good work?
Yes, you may.
Okay, I do such.
May I go over to Daintyfoot
No.
and gently kick Daintyfoot off the boat?
If you do so, please roll an attack.
No, I'm good for now. What's this?
Be
by the way?
warned. If you do thunder wave you off
Oh,
this ship so
whatever.
fast your head will spin.
Whatever. What is this, by the way? This thing right here?
I don't know why exactly. So this is based on a Roman corbita. For some reason the back of their boats always had some sort of swan, like a swan with a neck in its head off the back end. Don't know why. That's just the convention. So I did the same thing, but it's not a swan. It is a plesiosaur. And yes, I know
Nice.
plesiosaurs could not do an S shape, but whatever.
Right. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Oh boy. Amazing.
Okay. Um. So the crew and the sailors, they basically make the monster disappear. The food supervisor comes out and with a bit of surprise, and like this will make dinner good tonight. But we have to cook it right away. And so he directs his helpers to get to boiling water, and soon there's a strong smell of boiled crabs that is able to lay over all of the rotting fish smell from the rest of the boat.
Daryl, can I volunteer to the head prep cook there to like ask if I can help with the cooking tonight?
The head cook welcomes any help from you. He'll take it from you. He'll take it from Daintyfoot,
Wonderful.
from whatever.
Wonderful. I I just with a little chef's hat on. Can we get that picture someday in the future?
Oh my god.
Nice.
You're just mad, Dagmar, because you wouldn't look cute in a chef's hat. Anyways, I would like to help with the boiling of the body parts of the monster. Because I feel like these guys don't know what seasoning is. I want to try to see if I have anything in my sack to like toss in there. Like,
Okay.
oh wait. Did we talk about this? We talked about this with Gradal. Gradal, can you make spices? Like, can you make like herbs? Not spices, but herbs.
I can. Excuse me a moment.
Yes.
Sorry, my 9-year-old son ran down the stairs and is now hiding behind my chair. I'm assuming because he doesn't want to go to bed. One
That's
moment,
valid.
please.
I do the same thing.
I still do the same thing.
Yeah, it's a mood. All right. Well, he's dealing with that. If Gradal can indeed make herbs, I'll employ his help on the side to be like, hey, we need some stuff to like spice this thing up, because I'm sure these guys are just throwing this in the water and then putting it on a plate.
So you're gonna volunteer him to do it.
No, I'm gonna nicely ask him because I'm not a big scary green monster with an axe that swings it at people trying to throw them off the side of the ship. Thank you.
Well, I don't look like personified mustard, and I prefer it that way.
Mustard tastes good, so you look
There
like
you go.
boogers. I don't know why that makes you better than me. Nothing. You're like
I
broccoli and
look
snot.
I look like personified green juice. You look like
That doesn't
personified
sound good.
mustard. One is so much better
Mustard's
for the
delicious.
other, I'm told.
Mustard is delicious.
Unfortunately, I do not have create food or water prepared need. I don't think I could druid craft spices, unfortunately.
Well, so this would probably be a DM thing because hypothetically, you could say that like you can't get sustenance from like basil or something, you know? So like, is it really creating food?
Let me think for a second. Wait. So you want create food?
Like, can he make me a leaf? No. I'm saying like, can he like he can make plants, right? He makes flowers.
Well, okay. So I mean, like Gradal. I don't think I remember the exact list of abilities that gets Gradal to make the flowers that he says. There's probably something we can just kind of like fudge and say that helps make the herbs. Well, what do you have, Gradal? What can you do that would make flowers?
I just need like a leaf of an herb at this point.
Okay, I can make if basil is a flower, I could make some basil. I was thinking maybe Old Bay is kind of what you were asking for.
I mean, if you got it in your back pocket, Gradal might honestly have spices on him. I don't know what he's got in his bag.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, if you guys had prepared all of these supplies before the ship left dock.
Yeah, I know. I know. I didn't expect a giant crab to be jumping over the side of the ship.
So with the Staff of Flowers, what I can do is I can use an action to expend a charge from the staff, and that would sprout a patch of earth or soil within 5 feet of me, from which I can grow a specific plant or flower.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
we'll
if
do
you
that.
want some basil, I can do basil.
Bet.
So
Do basil.
I'll expend one of the
Sure.
charges.
Sick. Lovely. We're out here. This is like Daryl's like great. They're finally caring. That's awesome. I'm gonna use Gretel's gracious gift to try to make the meals a little bit better.
Fantastic. Okay, so um go ahead, and I want you each to take turns describing how much you enjoy or detest the crab, crawdad even meat, whatever. And I'm gonna set up the map for the next thing. So go ahead, Theory. What do you think of Theory?
I am not eating the crab meat. I'm gonna give it to Dagmar.
I gladly take I gladly take the meat. Dagmar doesn't really taste any difference. I think over the years she's almost completely burnt off her taste buds. So she's cool with it. She also doesn't have the best sense of smell either. So it's all completely fine. At this point she only notices texture and it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I didn't like the smell of the raw slime on me, and so I just don't like this thing at all. It's all yours.
What smell? I don't know. It smells better than most things that I smell on the daily. Looks over at Zavarin.
No offense,
Do you want me to
Varin.
go?
I'm sure your cooking is fine. It's not you, it's me.
No, that's fine. You got all those guts on you. If so, Zavarin's over here, and he's got like his plate is stuffed within reason, like not taking obscene proportions away from others. Made sure everyone else had enough first, but he's got like extra. He's just savagely just ripping the crab apart, and just like slurping the meat out of the side of it and everything. There's just like juices splashing onto Dagmar's clothes and stuff, and just and he's just having a grand
Okay.
old time.
And you, Chanera?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat some too.
Okay. You have a buffet. Um. Uh. uh. I'm about to like name the parts of crab bait. So there's leg, maris, lump, claw, combos leg and body meet together. So there's lump, super lump, jumbo lump, colossal. But that's all the same thing basically, just different sizes. Uh, you you enjoy the view and the gentle rocking of the boat, the sea air, the seagulls. Caw, caw, mine. Trying to take a little bite of the crowd even. But all of you have a good old time listening to sea shanties and cracking open crawdad even shell and eating the meat for those of you who partake. Okay. And so, as you're eating, the boat slowly meanders its way up the coast. And along the way, you do notice that it has here. It's not on roll 20, so I'm gonna have to refer to my notes real quick. So as you okay, so as you go along, you notice that there's a little village actually right here. It's not even like a village. You just see like a handful of huts. It's not until you get a little bit more over to here that you see like a village, more proper village. And you can see people sort of wandering up and down along the coast. You see a lot of fishermen. They're pulling up pots and things like that, filled with lobsters and crabs. You see another patch of houses over here for another village. And you can see them sort of wading in and about the marshes. Okay, and so then this one, and as you keep going along the coast, and it's getting toward sunset when you reach, when you in the late afternoon, not quite sunset, but late afternoon when you reach Long Bay. And from your vantage point on the ship, you can see that there is that there's a pretty decent settlement on this side and on this side here. And the crew explained that this is basically the North Shore and the South Shore, and that you can see several ferries going back and forth. Connecting the two parts of the city. Okay. The ship comes into dock here on the South Shore. Okay.
Now, has this been a full day of travel up this way, or multiple days of travel?
No, this is just one day.
Okay.
I mean, this is travel by boat. You don't have to take that long. Okay. Now that you're docked, you can either get off and get something, or you can just go to sleep. It's up to you guys. But basically, the boat is now unloading some of the cargo that that's coming from Clark and Oak Ridge. So you notice them unloading a few things like a little bit of ingots and a little bit of lumber. And you can see them taking on a lot of pots, clay pots with a pointed bottom. And you can hear them loading them underneath the deck.
Do I recognize what these clay pots with the pointed bottom are?
I mean, does Gradol recognize them, or does Michael recognize them?
Michael definitely recognizes them. Gretel is asking. Yeah, Gretel is asking if he could recognize them.
I mean, you've probably seen it, but it's okay. I want you to think about you yourself in day to day. You yourself, the person living in modern society. How often do you pay attention to things like cardboard or crates or pallets?
A lot, but then I'm kind of weird that way.
Okay, then yeah, that's up to you. So if Gradol's weird like you, then you notice exactly what these are.
Okay. I wonder what's in these amphora.
The rest of you, what are you guys doing? Are you also being nosy about the clay pots?
Oh, I've already opened one.
I'm probably looking at like a butterfly or something that's flying by.
The captain will yell at you for opening up stuff.
I saved the boat. We killed a craw demon. I think it's okay.
She slaps your hand and tells you not to touch it again.
Oh my god. Do you know who I am?
You'll be drowning in the sea if you keep touching the stuff. Don't touch the stuff.
So will you when you get attacked by another craw demon.
My God.
That's actually cool, Dagmar. I didn't know that you were a pothead like me.
Oh my gosh. Um,
Sherds over shards, I always say.
Oh yeah.
I
Love my
hate
life
myself.
as a sherd nerd.
Oh god, I hate myself.
Mission
uh,
accomplished.
oh my goodness. How long are we gonna be docked here?
It's already sort of too late. They would rather just stay the night, um,
Okay.
stow everything properly. The captain is going to do a bunch of paperwork, talk with everybody, make sure inventory's taken, and watch that inventory like a hawk, because she doesn't want anybody touching it once it's secured. And otherwise, everyone once everything is loaded, everyone is free to leave the boat, grab a donut, grab a coffee, grab some crab cakes, a lobster sandwich, whatever, and get back on board.
Okay.
Could I before the captain goes off and guards that shit like a hawk, could I like do a perception roll on whether or not it was the captain being a stickler for like customer client tell kind of rules or out of like nervousness?
Okay, so that's not perception, that is insight. You may roll insight.
Okay.
With you do not get advantage. I am taking the one.
Hold on, wait.
I am taking the one.
No.
You incite absolutely nothing.
I see that is the captain there.
You hallucinate something.
Hold on, crystal ball is telling me, ball is saying she hates you with a burning passion. Watch your back while you sleep. Great, thanks, Daryl.
You're welcome. Thank you for rolling a one. Okay. Is anybody else getting off the ship or doing anything real quick?
How long do we have?
This is late afternoon, so you're talking like 5 or 6. So you have maybe one. Technically, it's still winter time. So it's pretty close to sunset. Oh, let's just say you have an hour left of daylight.
Is there any supplies we need to pick up?
Probably a lot, right? Based on what we didn't have that last time.
So if there's any sort of mundane supplies that you would assume to have normally, I'm going to assume you have it, but please mark it down and say you did the shopping. Yeah, but I know that right now, if we did it right now, that would take up a lot of time, and I'd rather like this to keep moving. So
Yeah.
do your basic shopping list later and mark it off. Mark a list of whatever it is that you have. It's if there's something specific about this that you want that would be really odd. Now's a good time for you to decide, because it's a little bit of a gamble, and I want you to kind of own those gambles about like buying this odd, like maybe a 10 gold piece worth like multi-tool set. Like, oh, of course I'm going to use this. It looks so useful, and then you never use it. Well, womp womp. That's going to be your gamble.
Does anyone have a spyglass
No.
Nope.
on a boat? Those are probably expensive, though, huh?
Spy glasses
Yeah,
are
no.
reasonably expensive, but they're not that unaffordable. The captain does have one.
Okay. So I can always steal it if I need to use it. And then
That's
return it
up
when I'm
to
done.
you. So here in Long Bay, what it's most famous for is the salt marshes. So if you look up a little bit above the city, you can see all of that green area, the green and orange area. Those are actually salt marshes. So it's filled with waterfowl. It's filled with special swampy vegetation, and there's quite a bit of fishing. So part of the cargo that's coming on is a lot of feathers, a lot of roasted and dried like duck meat. Let me see. Yeah, and yeah, you see some sandpipers off in the distance, and yeah, a lot more of those clay pots.
It's a fun question.
Oh yeah.
Instead of going off and buying things, can I? We're staying on the boat, right? We're going further on the boat.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna presumably spend the night here, unless you want to spend the night at a hotel on the land. That's up to you.
No, we'll stay here. I mean, I will. I'd like to. Is this a good area? Is this like a port? So like, is this like a decent area to fish?
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice little bay. Yeah, there's plenty of fish here.
Literally take out my fishing tackle and.
You have fishing tackle on your
rig up
your character sheet?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
And I do actually.
Excellent.
Bam. Right there. So I'll
Fantastic.
throw that in and I'll try to catch myself some extra resources.
Okay, so technically this area is supposed to be an analog for the Gulf of Mexico, so I'm not completely sure about the wildlife in the Gulf of Mexico. I think there's a bit of, let's see, there's got to be snappers, parrotfish. I'm trying to think. I think kingfish, three tails, something like that. I'm trying to remember exactly.
Tuna.
There'd be some red snappers, maybe some mackerel.
Mackerel is actually more north than that. Mackerel would be from your area, like the northeast, but not really in the Caribbean.
What
Okay.
about like Spanish mackerel?
Okay. Well. Okay. So there you go. You had a question, a theory?
No.
Okay. All right. Once you guys have done that, you are now gonna. Okay. The captain. Let me think. The captain does stay on a ship, and is very, very, very insistent about washing over the cargo. But you do see the captain kind of point at a crewmate, hand them a few coins, and then point them off at the off at the city. And so there's at least one crew member that leaves the ship to go make some purchases. Daintyfoot. I'm trying to think what Daintyfoot is doing.
Daintyfoot
it's
hanging
still
from the live
alive?
fish.
Daintyfoot would have eaten some of the crab, but you notice that Daintyfoot is starting to sort of stash things like bits of the shell. Bits of the shell off in the same corner where it first received. Was it like a cookie? I'm trying to remember. You guys gave Daintyfoot a cookie or something like that before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daryl, I have a
Poisoned
very
cookie?
important question.
Yes.
This is very, very important.
Okay.
This is very important. Can I utilize some of the discarded shell to make Daintyfoot a small armor? Would I have the proficiency to be able to do this? Please keep in mind that I have traveled very far and have many skills.
You can't. No. I'm
no,
sorry.
Dagmar, shut
No.
up. You had your
No.
episode.
No. He can't. That makes him completely overpowered. No, I'm putting my foot down.
Wow.
Dagmar,
He's
quiet.
He's basically saying like, "Oh, I've traveled so many years and so far and interacted with so many
Does
people,
anyone have the
and so
silence
like
spell?
I am able to do like virtually anything in this game."
You roll everything with advantage. Quiet your mouth. Daryl, you are the DM. You have the power here.
Yes, you do, Daryl. You have the power. You have
At
the
least a
power.
helmet. At
I,
least, or maybe shoes, little shoes.
I have many powers, so there is artisan skills. To make the armor, even at least a rudimentary armor, you do need to have some kind of tool set in order to actually sort of fashion it. I mean, because you're going to need knives and saws and drills and stuff like that. Bits of string or wire or whatever it is to hold it together. I do not think you have any of that on you, do you?
No, I have a small knife, and that's about it.
Okay.
How much would that cost if I went into the town and got stuff? How much would that cost
Okay, so let me
to get some
see.
of that? Or is there
Kits.
somebody I could bring the shells to like pay them to make an armor in like half a day? It's pig size. It's not like it's a human armor.
So
Ooh, I also, by the way, do have the entertainer background. So if I were to perform in town or by a local venue, I could receive free lodging and food of a modest or comfortable standard as long as I perform each night we stay.
that's up to you, but that's up to you if you'd like to do that. Sort of busk for where to stay, but you have the boat. You have your room on the boat, so that's up to you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, people like me, right? So, like,
Guys,
I
I
gotta be able.
don't. What do you think
Hey,
of that,
shut your mouth
guys?
over there.
Genera.
I am trying to get the pig armor. Can you just let me?
Okay.
Let me do this so that we don't have to save this pig.
Okay, I'm going to count this as you need at least cobbler's tools. Cobbler's tools are 5 gold pieces. So if you'd like to send someone to fetch you cobbler's tools for 5 gold pieces, that's fine. And from there you can fashion. I don't know if it'll be armor per se, but you can at least do shell clothing. At that point, you do not have a
Any
proficiency, I
cobbler's
think, in it.
tools for that? Okay, cool. And cobbler's tools? Probably not.
So you are welcome to do that to try to fashion some sort of crab armor for Daintyfoot. At least 5 gold pieces as the initial investment for the tools, and then every hour you'll make like a roll or something like that. So you'll just tell me how many hours you're going to try to put into making it. You'll do a roll, and then I'll tell you how good it looks.
Okay. What time of day is it? Are we like early afternoon, late afternoon?
No, this is evening, guys. It is now like 7 o'clock.
This evening? Okay. Can I put 2 hours into that?
All right, you're going to put 2 hours. Okay.
Did a theory just go steal you some cobbler tools?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out because I'm seeing thieves' tools being
Sorry.
used by a theory over here.
I was trying to read what tools were actually in the thieves' tool.
Okay, gotcha.
That was an accident, but that's not a bad idea.
Okay. So Svarin, I want you to roll 2 d20s, so 1 for each hour.
2 d20s. I can do that. That's a 19 and a 12.
No, you don't have to roll 2 d20 like that. You have to roll them individually, so d20, d20. But
yeah, I did. I said it's a 19 and a 12. I rolled 2 at once, but I read them individually.
Okay. Well, 12 and a 19. Okay. So, are you just doing this by yourself, or are you actually having Daintyfoot like sit with you and you're measuring her? Like you have to take Daintyfoot's measurements.
Yes, absolutely. No, like, and I've got like one of the ship like holding stuff for me so that like we can work together on this. Or if anybody here, if anybody at the party wants to help me, you're welcome to help me. I was very vocal and went around doing this. I know Dagmar's already pouting in the corner, being like screaming at me, but I'm ignoring her. So if anybody else wants to give me a hand here,
yeah, I will definitely.
you're welcome.
I will definitely
Ships
help.
on board so quickly. All right, cool. So we've got hands on this. Like we're working together here.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So
I
you.
think all of us here on the Discord server, I very kindly supplied you all with a mental image of what this looks like.
So the first hour, it doesn't go so great. It vaguely sort of hangs loosely off of Daintyfoot's body because you don't know what you're doing. The second hour goes
Mhm.
better.
That's
You have some vagaries of something starting taking shape, and it seems to fit her body, but you're not quite sure if it would actually count as armor or clothing or what. It's just sort of wrapping it. It's able to wrap itself around Daintyfoot's body.
sweet. Should we put more time into this? I feel like we might need to put more time into this.
Okay, it's 9:00, everybody. Are you just gonna keep? I'm gonna say at this point now, you're not gonna be able to do much because it's too dark.
Fair. That's valid.
I mean, I have dark vision.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
I definitely do not. It's my
I only
biggest
need 4
weakness.
hours to sleep at night, so okay. That's fair.
I don't think my. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that can make it brighter.
Well, I think we've got a long journey. We have time to work on this, right?
We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it.
You
We'll
don't
come back
have the power of the sun? I don't understand.
Okay, axe person. It's not akin to making clothes for your pets with napkins. It's akin to making clothes for your pet with crab meat.
That's so much better. That's so much worth the silly picture to post on Instagram.
No, it's much more like me 3D printing a helmet for my cat, which I have done actually.
Aww.
He did not like it. I have to make it bigger next time.
No, I'm not jealous that I didn't come up with the idea myself because Daintyfoot does not live in my heart anymore.
Understood. So you're not gonna feel jealous or upset at all when for the rest of the journey, Daintyfoot will be get all of the attention and all of the cool items.
No.
Okay.
Nope, not at all.
Can I
I'm-
officially adopt Daintyfoot as my companion?
Okay, good to know.
Don't worry, everybody. I'm not sad. I'm workshopping an idea to have a velociraptor for my animal companion. So don't even worry about it, y'all. I'm gonna
I'm
have
not
a
sad. These are tears of
velociraptor.
strength.
as her voice is cracking.
She's like wiping the tears from her face, running in the other room.
My velociraptor is gonna be so cool. And it loves me. And it has a little hat on the top of its head.
okay. If everyone's done, then we're just gonna have you all go to sleep on the boat, and it will be the next morning.
Yeah, whatever.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. You don't have to be on watch, but does anyone get up in? Okay. Well, no, never mind. You witness, as people are sort of going to bed, you notice that the Daintyfoot, drags out some sort of basin. Like bites on the edge of a basin and drags it to the galley, where the cooks are, and oink 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 oinks at the chef. And the chef puts a bit of, or one of the cooks, ladles a bit of water into the basin. And Daintyfoot oink oinks back at them, drags that basin off into a corner, and washes their dainty face with their dainty feet, gargles, because Daintyfoot can't brush their teeth. Gargle spits, takes the basin of water up to the top, dumps the water over the side, puts the basin away, pulls out like a bit of I guess a scrap of cloth or whatever, puts it on their head, I guess to try to sort of imitate the sleeping cap, and then settles down into a corner on top of a bit of rope and goes to sleep. And then the gentle rocking of the boat slowly lulls you to sleep, with the lapping of the waves caressing your ears and the mild salt air. And you all drift off into slumberland. You wake up the next morning to seagulls cawing all over the place. The creaking of the boat and the straining of the ropes as they're finishing tying down all the cargo. Okay, and the boat will continue its journey. Okay, and so now you see the boat cross this bit of channel, and now it's gonna hug the coast on this side as it travels down.
Where exactly are we now on the world map? Like zoomed out.
You guys haven't gone very far, so please don't do that. Are we there yet? Sort of thing with me. Yeah.
Are we there yet?
He'll end up
Okay,
sinking the
okay.
ship, and then we'll never make
So
it.
where?
Doing that.
Okay, so where? Are we over here yet, or are we down?
No. So
I think we're currently about to go around that peninsula, right?
yeah, so you're the orange.
Oh.
So where the magenta, the red, and the orange are, that little dot cluster right there, that's where you are. So the orange is Long Bay.
Oh, okay. We're here. Oh, all right. Okay.
That's why you're taking a boat.
Okay. Yeah, no. I got it. Now. We're good. I was just making sure.
Okay. I want everybody to roll Constitution saves.
Well, I don't like that.
Boy,
Scurvy?
Oh god.
I'd rather not, but yikes. Well, at least it's
Dagmar,
not a
quit
fail.
doing advantage. Or no, sorry, Janera. Janera did
I
That wasn't
advantage.
Dagmar. That was me.
wasn't
That was a bad.
me.
I'm
Sorry, Dagmar.
Yeah.
There we go.
In his defense, every other roll you've done has been
Huh.
advantage.
No.
So like his assumption was
One.
okay.
Okay, so I have Theories, Varan, Dagmar, Janera. We need a roll for Graddal. Graddal, do you have a Constitution save?
yeah, I'm pressing the button, but it's not working. It's the same thing happened halfway through last game. I'm going to try again. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just bringing up the description of it. It's not actually doing
Like
it.
try to disable the plugin for Beyond 20, and then
Okay.
re-enable it. Mine did that last session too.
Yeah, I'm going to give that a try now. I'll find plugins and settings, right?
Yeah, it could be on your bar up at the top too. Otherwise,
Under extensions.
you
So
drop down.
I just turn it off and then on again?
Yeah, see if that fixes it.
Okay, let's try it again. Nope.
I mean, you can just roll a d20 and then add your con bonus.
All right, that's what I'll do then.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so this
So that's
Constitution
a
saving
19.
throw is for seasickness. So clearly, so Graddal saves, Janera saves, Dagmar saves. Varin feels queasy, but doesn't throw up. A theory.
Oh,
Do you have a theory? Okay, a theory. Please describe how seasickness affects you.
No.
Well, I am I'm hanging off the back of the boat next to that velociraptor or whatever it is statue, and I'm just back there. My face is green. I'm hurling. It's dry heaves at this point, and then I'm like, Gretel, help me! And then I go back to puking.
I'll hold her hair back. And,
Aw, thanks.
God.
would this
Oh
be a
my
cure wound?
God.
Would this be a cure wounds or lesser restoration or?
Yeah, which one is it?
Wait, do you have lesser restoration?
I don't have it memorized, but I could have it memorized next round.
Next day, right? Because
Um,
you don't memorize it per round. You memorize it per
Yeah.
day.
Right. I did say one of the things I did say that I was going to prepare that I did though was the create food and water.
Okay.
So I could make some like ginger pills for her or something like that, just like some ginger
Yeah.
root to help settle her stomach. Actually, I could probably do that with Druidcraft.
If you wish to cast a lesser restoration on her, you may, in order to cure her of her seasickness.
Unfortunately, I don't have that one prepared. Oh no, I do have that one prepared. Yay, I did. Let me see.
Okay, so go ahead to describe how the flower petals cure a theory.
So I don't necessarily do flower petals. I just sort of I create the flower petals and then grind them down in a mortar and pestle with some fresh ginger root and other spices and basically distill them down into a tea. And then I cast a spell over the tea as I hand it to Aetheri.
And I start sipping on it. I could tell already it's making me feel better.
Yeah, it makes you feel better, but it tastes like ass.
Got it.
And this is now Michael speaking with his own experience with digestive herbal teas. They're not great,
Gonna
but
be
they
honest,
help.
I have the same experience. I'm on a project in a foreign country. Yeah. Thanks, Gretel. This is gonna be a long trip.
Okay. Okay. So what I want you so now you're gonna have to settle into your journey, right? So I want you to give me a description of your basic routine now that you're on the ship. Remember that the ship isn't that large. Um, you in, the ship itself is only like maybe 100 feet long or something like that. If that, maybe like 80 feet. No, let's go with 100 feet. Um, so there's not that much to explore. You will eventually have to deal with cabin fever. Um, the food is whatever food's on the ship. Fortunately, you're close to shore, so there's a good chance for you to get something fresh from the shore. Uh, but but otherwise, these sort of enclosed spaces and limited options for food and entertainment, you're gonna have to deal with that now. Okay, so go ahead and give me one at a time. I'm gonna start with Graddall. What do you want? What's your routine gonna be like, Graddall?
Well, I'm going to try to help out as best as I can around the ship, like with small things like broken ropes by casting my mending spells and help move the sails along because I got my gust cantrip. So just walking along, whistling to myself, and whistling a little sea shanty as I'm walking around, helping people out.
Okay, Janera.
I am going to be doing a Tai Chi at the front of the ship.
Whoa.
Okay, so at the morning you're gonna be doing your Tai Chi with or without a weapon in
Yes.
hand.
Without.
Okay. Dagmar.
Um, Dagmar's over by Genera, but like kind of sort of behind some boxes or a wall or something. And she's just very hilariously trying to copy Genera's motions because she thinks that Genera's doing yoga and wants to try it. She's like, I hear that can be healthy for one's body and soul in addition to green juice, and I am all about it.
Okay, very good. Svarn?
I am fully making myself at home with the crew. Zavarin specifically has a lot of experience traveling around as he's a self-proclaimed nomad. So he tries to help along the sea shanties with some instrumental additions. What do I have on me? I have a few different instruments, I think. I have a lute, a lyre, a pan flute, and a viol. So I actually have a couple things in my bag that I can rotate between. So there's something to spice it up a little bit. And then I will be subtly and respectfully build up my friendship with Daintyfoot, while also fishing over the side of the boat to try to build up some of our, like, make sure that we have fresh food and everything. And that's pretty much going to be my daily routine.
The Daintyfoot appreciates your respect. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's how you do it, Dagmar.
Okay.
If I can also use my herbalism kit to help out and make some seasickness cures for other folks who start feeling queasy.
Good to know. A theory. What do you do besides throw up?
Well, I have a dice set with me, so I'm kind of follow Zavarin around and make friends with the crew and teach them dice games.
Oh, they know
in
dice
the
games.
downtime. Yeah, so I'm just in the back with my hood over my head. We're playing dice games with the crew.
The thing is, are you boring or do you make the games exciting? And by that, I mean, do you gamble?
Are we gambling? No, we're not gambling. We're just
They're totally
lighthearted
gambling.
Zavarin is gambling.
There might be a little bit of gambling, but
Okay, because
I have to.
Everyone's-
The thing is, I'm
We have
trying
a
to
really
be.
good. No, go
So-
for it.
Oh, I'm trying to be ethical because I know card tricks and thief tricks. So I'm trying. I'm not cheating. I'm trying to be above board. So I'm being very careful with the way I'm playing.
Everyone, this stream is rated PG-13, and we are not sponsored or do we suggest that people gamble. But if you do gamble, please gamble responsibly. Thank you very much.
Zavarin is sponsored by gambling, and he does not recommend gambling responsibly.
We're not playing strip poker either.
I just picture
That
like
is not happening.
Aetheri's over here, like you could just tell Aetheri's like holding back on like dealing cards and stuff, and Zavarin's over here like prestidigitation, like flipping cards, making them glow
Right?
and stuff, and like trying to grab money from people on the side.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want you to be clear. I want to be clear about this: is that the sailors are expecting to gamble. They prefer to gamble. So if you don't gamble, they're like, whatever. And they are not quite paranoid, but they're very vigilant about cheating. Okay.
I'm definitely not cheating.
Okay. Definitely not cheating. Wink, wink.
I might steal from Zavarin, when he's not looking, but
Wow, I thought we were stealing from them together.
no, that's true. I'll give it back to you. Just as a little
I'll remember that and respect that actually.
Right. We're just bored here. We're really bored.
Yes. Okay.
We're so bored we start stealing from each other.
Daintyfoot's just like looking at this, like.
I like to think that Daintyfoot's just like our little like game host mascot.
Oh
Like
my
comes out like
god.
with like a little like like the like a round like the rounds on like a wrestling match when they hold up like the number cards and stuff. Like Daintyfoot's like fresh hand with like
Right.
a cue card on her back as she like runs along the table.
Okay. Uh. So the okay. So the everyone is sort of going about their day, right?
Yes.
Um. Let me think. Eventually, like lunch comes around. Um. Whatever crab is left is probably gone at that point. They would not have kept. Yeah, they would not have kept it around because there's no real good way to sort of preserve it. So they would have chucked whatever was left over off to the side. No, no, no. They would have kept that. Take that back. They would have taken some of it, left it in a barrel, and used it as chum. Uh, uh, so they kind of make sure like people like to tell people like, okay, this is the rest of the crawdad demon, but don't eat it, right? Because it's gonna about to go bad. It's not gonna last, and so we're just gonna use it to chum the waters when we need to fish. Uh, um, and so for lunch, then they start to hand out the regular rations, which would be hardtack, a lemon, um, some really dried crispy fish, um, and mead. And for all of you, you either enjoy it or you don't. It's up to you. um, the sailor's kind of like, grimace at it, bleh, whatever. Um, and take like an extra drink of mead or grog or whatever it is to wash it down.
I want to make a point of Zavarin always makes sure that when he's around company like this, that he's always careful about his drinking. So like if he's gambling and stuff, he never lets his wits like I know the line, right? So like he'll drink a lot of mead, but he's like not gonna let his senses go out on.
Um, okay, so I want you to roll. Well, okay. Is anybody here gonna drink a lot?
Yeah, I'm wasted.
Okay.
I'm
Drinking
gone.
away
I'm
those
done so,
sorrows.
man.
Theory is not. She's too sick already.
Okay, so clearly Dagmar is a college student, doesn't know what to do, has nothing to do, so he just gets drunk because there's nothing else to do. Um, Dagmar, please roll a Constitution save. Um, you hold up like a champ. Um, everyone like pats you on the back, punches you on the shoulder. Wow, way to go, champ! You hold your alcohol so well. Like you're like the best drinker in the world, champ. Punch. Um, uh, you feel woozy, you feel dizzy, but you do not get sick.
Naturally.
Naturally. Um, okay. The um a lot of the time you can see the captain kind of going up and down the boat, and the captain is. You can tell. You can tell that the captain is just checking up on the cargo and trying to check up on the ship, and is very, very particular about it, and is like checking off everything. And you can tell that this person is very uh very organized and very sort of directive, and perhaps a little bit demanding. But the sailors, for the most part, are okay with her, at least from what you can tell. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna ask you. Go ahead, Svarin. Please roll a persuasion check. Persuasion roll. Sorry.
Okay. Persuasion, gotcha. Um, it's
Okay.
22.
Okay. For the rest of you, so for Dagmar, Genera, and Gradal, please roll an. I want you to roll an insight check. Insight.
Yes.
Okay.
What is sight? What is in the sight? I don't know.
Okay. So Gradal, Genera. Theory, you already know what's happening. Okay, so Theory, because you're in the chat. Uh, uh,
I accidentally hit the button twice, by the way, because I wasn't sure it'd be working.
yeah. Okay, so so Svarin, Gradal, and a Theory, and I will also say Genera. They all know what's going on, except for Dagmar. I'm trying to think. I think actually, I have this DM chat already, and it's the one for Goblin language because Dagmar's the only one that doesn't know Goblin. Does he do it with that? Okay, never mind. Okay, we'll just make it easy. So Dagmar, ignore everything that I'm about to say. Um, okay, so Theory and Svarin have been playing some dice games with some of the sailors. Um, eh, Svarin, uh, Svarin seems to have made some sort of friend with with one of the sailors, a Bill. And they are walking off. And they seem to be walking off to a corner of the ship to talk privately. So Genera and Gradal, you can either sort of stay behind, and just sort of look at them from far. Gradal can read lips, but Genera can't. So you can either walk up to them and just join the party, or you can just stay behind. What would you like to do?
Join.
Okay.
As long as I can read lips, I can kind of hang back a bit.
Okay. So Svarin, a Theory. You have a Genera walks up to you while you're talking to Bill. Let me see. Svarin had a pretty good persuasion. Okay, so Bill doesn't seem particularly nervous to have Genera walk up. So now it's the three of you talking with Bill. What do you want to say to Bill, Svarin?
I want to do the coin trick, or a theory can do the coin trick, and I want to hit him with for someone who's so bad at the games that we play, you seem to have an excess of reserves when it comes to betting.
Oh, he doesn't. No, I don't have a lot of money. I'm just Just a very serious gambler.
Very seriously not good at what you're doing.
Yeah. Shut
So
up,
you're
man.
losing on
I'll
purpose, or
I'll
you
make it up
have
to you.
the
Don't worry,
money.
guys. I have a plan. I'll get the money to you. It's fine.
And what might that plan be? And I want to use. You said he's a goblin.
No, I just said he's one of the sailors.
Oh, I thought you said. Okay. What's his height? If I'm standing at like 6'6", he's shorter than.
4'6".
Okay.
No, 4'8". We'll make it 4'8". 4'8".
Okay, so I don't really need to use my height, but I want to use that. I want to stand over him a little bit more while I'm talking to him. It's like almost an intimidation factor. I'm gonna be like, "Where are you getting extra funds from?"
I don't have extra. What? Wait, what do you mean? Extra money? What? What do you mean?
Oh, I'm back.
What was that?
And then well, I'm gonna pull out a coin and flip it in front of him so he could see it. And I'm like, you don't have any money like this? And then I make it disappear with some sleight of hand work.
Go ahead, roll a sleight of hand for me. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And then I say, hey, come on, we can maybe we can come together on something. We can help out. We got skills. What are you up to?
Okay. So, he's visibly nervous. He's not sure what to say. If you want him to confess something, you're gonna have to give a persuasion.
Okay. I'll give it a shot. I think I
Well,
look at
persuasion
Svarin
or
'cause I'm sure
intimidation, either one.
Svarin's gonna be more persuasive, but I'll try persuasion.
You want me to roll again for persuasion?
Yes, if you'd like.
Okay. That's a 21.
Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
fantastic. Okay, so this is between just the three of us, okay? Just between the three of us. Not 4, because Gradel's not there, so Gradel, you're reading the lips from a distance. And 3, not 4, because Dagmar doesn't know what's happening.
What?
So between Aetheri, Chimera, Zvara, and Bill's like, I know a guy in the next port, and we can make a little bit of money off of the cargo, okay? Yeah, now I know the captain checks stuff, but I have my methods, okay? And we can sell a little bit on the side, make a little bit of extra money. That way, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Who's gonna notice victimless crime? I mean, there's so much stuff underneath there anyway. It's bound to get lost. Pots break all the time anyway.
So you're selling off cargo.
Eh, I'm helping
You're
it
reallocating
move.
it,
I'm helping with the supply chain, make it move more smoothly.
keeping the economy afloat. I
Exactly.
understand.
Thank you. Do you get it? He like snaps his fingers, gives you pointy fingers. Hey.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna ask him in Thieves' Cant. I'm like, at the next port A, but I said that in Thieves' Cant. Does he understand me?
He gives you a nod.
Okay. And then I wink back at him, so I'm like, yeah, we're in.
And he gives you a wink back too, but he's really bad at this, like wink.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are just gonna let that conversation go? Are you gonna keep playing dice with the guy, or what are you gonna do?
For now, we'll keep playing. I want to talk to the other two on the side, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys continue to play. I don't know, Genera. I don't know if you're like gambling or not.
No.
Genera's too honorable, too serious to gamble.
I feel like
Gradal,
Genera is like the muscle if like someone's cheating.
Gradal, you were able to read this all with lips. Dagmar, what are you doing right now? Because you're not part of this conversation.
I'm very chill and I'm just off to the side trying to repeat the yoga moves that I learned from watching Genera earlier in the day.
Okay, fantastic.
I'm like stuck in a warrior stance position.
That's your favorite one, isn't it?
That's my favorite one. Also, what's the name of this port, by the way? I'm catching up on notes.
Wait, the one we left?
The one where, yeah.
We left Long Bay. Because
Long
it's
Bay.
a
Thank you.
long bay. Yay.
Whoa.
Do I have the opportunity to talk to, I mean, everyone but Dagmar? Not because I'm intentionally excluding her. Don't get offended. It's because she's doing her warrior pose off
Offended.
to the side. I knew you were going to try to make that into something. I mean, if you want to join, you're welcome to join our conversation, but you seem to be very entranced in your grounding poses that you're doing. So
I walk over to the group, but I continue to get back in pose. And then I
Yeah,
look
no, that's
over at
valid.
Genera, and then I catch her looking at me, and I just give her a thumbs up with a dopey smile on my face, like, "Look, I did it!"
And that is my response.
That's great. So I want to. Well, we've let Bill kind of like leave now. Where, I mean, I assume we can like sneak off into one of the quarters so we can chat with nobody listening. And I want to address mostly addressing a theory because we were the ones talking to Bill. And I want to be like, so
Yeah.
are we gonna try and skim his money off of this, or are we gonna go to the captain on this and get him kicked out?
Well, yeah, I don't really want in with thieves again, but I am curious to know, like, what's up with these pots that he's selling? Is there some? Are we gonna run into another like first artifact black market thing in the port that we need to be aware of?
Yeah, Gradle, maybe you can give us eyes on those
I
fancy
am.
fancy pots that you like.
Well, you can always to seek out the best kind of pots.
Wonderful.
You
I'm
sure
glad.
can. Get it?
Oh God. I feel like there should be some penalty for that. Can she take like 2 psychic damage for that one?
I think we all took 2 psychic damage for that one.
Yeah.
I think we did.
Aw.
Wow. I mean, I'm proud of you. I'm also like
Oh
almost
my God.
insulted. Um,
I want
so
to
maybe
see.
we
I
should
want to
scout
see
it.
who's. Yeah, find out who's actually buying this pottery. Like, what's going on
So
at the
should
next
we try
stop?
to do our own justice on it, or should we let the captain know and then see if the captain trusts us to take care of it?
Yeah, that's a good question. I definitely do
Because like,
not want to piss off the captain or steal from him and his cargo. That's for sure.
Well, do we
yeah,
even know
because
what it is that we're as a ship that we're transporting right now? We know that
I
it's the
mean,
pots, but we don't even know what's in them.
we don't. But if
No.
Bill's selling it off, then he's not. It's not his to sell off. So we will probably get ourselves further down the water as long as we keep making sure that we side with the captain. I mean,
Yeah.
if we do our scouting and maybe we don't tell the captain before we scout and we find out it's something we don't like, we can find other transportation.
That's a good point.
We should probably put a little vote to it. And I don't know if she's listening to this, but we should probably include Dagmar as well. I assume she's entranced in her warrior pose and not paying attention.
I am quite zen right now, Zavarin, and in this state that I'm in currently, your skin glistens like the sun.
Um, Gretel, do you have more of that restoration spell? Because I think she needs it. I don't think she's okay in the head.
It's like a mix of a hangover and then just like 2 zen of a morning or a night, whatever.
Well, is there any cargo to the DM? Is there any cargo that we can maybe try to peek in, like these pots? Is there a way for us to like sneak a peek and investigate them or
Well, okay, so
anything
you would
without
have to
getting
go
caught?
down into the hold, and you can look at the pots. The pots themselves have like inscriptions and plates on them, like tags as well, that tell you what's in them and where they're going.
Okay, is that
Oh,
guarded at all, or is that something we could maybe weasel our way down to look into? Because if we find out that these are like, he could just be selling off grain, or he could be selling off like an artifact.
It's all gunpowder, gunpowder, gunpowder. It is a boat filled with gunpowder. Um,
No.
Sounds dangerous.
That could have
Yeah.
been handy earlier.
Please, the last thing Dagmar needs is a firearm.
okay, so
Dagmar, this is my
the guy who's
boomstick.
selling the stuff off, does he look like that guy from Turkey in the Olympics?
Oh my god.
no.
A little too calm, cool.
Okay, so the guy that you're talking to, Bill, the sailor Bill, he is 4'8". He's kind of a schleppy looking orc, male, like long, stringy, greasy hair. Um,
Wait, you're saying an orc is the same exact height as me?
yeah. Why?
Damn. All right. No, go for it, Short King. Let's do it.
Okay. So, he looks kind of greasy. He looks kind of shifty. Um, eh, I don't know how to put this, but I think we've all met people who are kind of don't have their stuff together. They don't have their life together, and are just kind of like always scrambling to keep it together. That's the dude.
So you're saying by no means is he a criminal mastermind? Like he's clearly just selling things off from the boat.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. Well then, I mean, what are the odds, guys, that we come across more cursed artifacts? Like, there's no way that's gonna happen
At
twice
this
Well,
point,
in
pretty
a
good.
year.
yeah, but I
No,
mean,
there's no way.
what we also have to consider is there is a warlord out there who may be trying to acquire said gunpowder through less than legal ways. So, who exactly is in need of this gunpowder? Who is he selling the gunpowder to?
The gunpowder earlier was a joke. I mean, you don't know what's actually in the hold of the ship.
Oh, okay.
But what if it is gunpowder? Because now I'm concerned it's actually gunpowder.
Wait, but Janera has a good point. Perhaps we can like press her head against the pots, and
What?
see if her tiara starts like jiggling, like kind of like a dowsing rod kind of
That-
thing.
That's not how
Dowsing-
it works.
Dowsing
Just
rods
try,
are for water.
just try, just try, just
That's
just
how
try,
it works.
just try.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Dagmar, for
I-
your excellent.
I mean, we
suggestion.
could also just try, asking the captain and be like, "Hey, what exactly are you transporting?" Because you may have information that somebody's trying to steal your stuff and sell it.
So we give up information for information.
Yeah.
I can work with that. I'd
Yeah.
say I vote. Let's go through the captain and see if we can find information. And if the captain seems to be like in on it, then well. So wait, Daryl, you said that we saw at the last port the captain give money to someone to go run off. They didn't give them money to go like trade something. It was to go buy supplies, right?
From what you could tell, it was just like a handful of coins. Like it wasn't like a lot. It's like
Okay.
2 or
Okay.
3.
Cool.
Like like
Gotcha.
someone held out their hand. The captain dropped a couple coins into their hand, and then you saw her point at the port and then say something. And the guy like nodded and then walked off. Right? He wasn't holding a bag or anything like that. He was nothing. Nothing seemed to be suspicious,
Gotcha.
as far as you could
All
tell.
right, then
Wait.
I vote we talk to the captain and try to
I will
reason.
also do that. Brone player, you're about to be shoot. Okay, you beat me to the ban. Whatever.
Anna, I didn't do it, but I promise one of these times you will have the satisfaction of banning somebody.
I know, I know. I just like to announce
I
it before
believe
I
in
do it so that they can get scared. But anyway, I agree with this plan. My only side comment, so I've got a side comment and a backup plan. My side comment is that truffle pigs, right? Maybe Daintyfoot sniffs out cursed artifacts like other pigs sniff out like truffles. That could be a thing. So that's an avenue, perhaps. But otherwise, if we talk to the captain and if the captain's in on it, I propose a backup plan rather than being kicked off the ship because we don't go along with this or whatever, or a fight breaks out or yada yada. Suppose that we simply say, "Oh, well, that's a shame because we have several members in our party that are allergic to cursed items, and therefore, no shame or judgment on you, but we need to get off the boat at the earliest convenient because of allergies."
Oh my goodness.
All right. So while she was talking, I want to point out that Javarin started head bobbing, like he was like falling asleep listening to that.
Allergies are always the answer. When in
Yeah,
doubt,
absolutely. Respect
allergies.
Dagmar. Totally, totally. You have the amazing job now of being our muscle when Genera and only Genera request it.
Oh my god.
I think that should be how we handle Dagmar's support in this thing. Everybody else, what's your vote? Do we talk to the captain, or should we maybe we ask around if anyone else has any other details, or maybe we see if Daintyfoot's heard anything from Gradall?
I'd be happy to speak with her, or speak with him.
I mean, Daintyfoot's been walking around. Maybe she's seen something, but she's also not the most intelligent of pigs. So, and I respect her for that.
Well,
But
that's
she's
not
just
very nice to say.
no. I mean, like she's just a pig. She's probably minding her own business. She's probably not looking for a secret trade-off of pots. I could be wrong. That's why I'm
And I'll
suggesting we
have you
talk.
know that pigs are extremely intelligent.
Look, I'm the one trying to befriend the pig. I respect the pig. I'm just saying. She seems to be more preoccupied with the armor I'm making for her because it's amazing and cookies.
Oh my goodness.
So did we ever go down to the hold and read what's on the labels?
That's what I
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
ask you all earlier.
Yeah, I want
a
to go down
theory
and
is
do that.
pretty. A theory
I
is pretty
think,
like
yeah, I
shadow.
think if anybody should go down there and check, it should be a theory because she's far more stealthy than the rest of us.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what happens is the boat to get down to the hold.
Mhm.
So what happens is to get down to the hold, there's either a hole in the top of the deck, so you have to open up the hatch and you lower stuff down that way, or there's if you go past like you don't go into the captain's quarters, but there's a doorway that goes past it and you go down the stairs and then you can end up in the hold that way. So
So you're saying we need a diversion?
yes. Um, So you need to pick which way do you want to do. Do you want to try to sneak through the hole in the top because the hatch is closed, or do you want to try to sneak past the captain's quarters?
Just walking down the stairs.
Yeah, and it's
We
gonna be
could,
creaky the whole way through.
we could
All right.
always do a two-pronged plan. You know, we could most of us go speak with the captain together, while a theory sneaks around in the hold since she's the stealthy one around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I vote that Gradall and Genera go talk to the captain. Dagmar and I go make a scene up on the deck, and a theory sneaks in near the captain's quarter.
Yeah, if you're playing loud music, then maybe they won't hear the the creaking of the stairs.
Yeah, right. Dagmar, you're a good
Right.
singer, right?
Yeah, Dagmar singing will definitely cover it up.
I guess. I mean, like back in my village, I was told that I had angelic voice.
Perfect. You'll fit the bill.
Oh, we have a suggestion in chat. Or the
Can we
bard could
can
seduce the
everybody
captain.
stop with your
Ooh.
theory?
Yes.
Huh?
Hold on. I gotta double check my stats real quick. Mm-hmm.
I too think the bard should just seduce the captain. Who's the bard again?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, so that seems like it
that's right.
requires charisma, and I do have a +4 in that. Mm,
Okay, so
do we
what
have
is
to
your
do that
plan? What exactly
outdoor?
are you all have all decided to do? Oh, and you did explain to Dagmar, because technically Dagmar wasn't in on the conversation, so you did explain to her what exactly you're doing, right, and why.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We filled her in right before we started talking. What's everyone's vote?
All
Well,
right.
I definitely think Aetheri should be the one to sneak down into the hall. I
I
am
agree.
fine with going and talking to the captain with Graddle if Graddle wants to go do that.
Sure.
And then if you guys want to make a scene, feel free to do so, I guess.
I think that we could go make some loud noise, music and whatnot up on the deck to add some distractions. Is this one of those ships, like this part of the ship here? Is this the captain's quarters right here?
Well, it's not at the not at the top part. That's not it, because that's the stairs to just get down. So if you go down below deck and then
Okay.
to the stern of
To
the
the
ship, then yeah, that's the captain's quarters.
Okay.
So if you guys are playing like a sea shanty, then I'll step down the steps in time with your shanty, like, and then I'll stop as you're playing. That'll
I'll
fool the captain.
we'll do like a nice little stomp music so that
Yes.
like like you can step with it.
Do some like
Yeah.
Irish,
Yeah,
Yeah.
river dance. That's it.
The one other option is rather than having me go and speak to the captain, if I can go with a theory, I do have pass without a trace.
Oh,
Is that like
that's
just
a good.
covered tracks though, or does that?
That no pass without a trace gives +10 on all stealth rolls.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, I like it.
And there's no way to track you. You magically sort of, like, if someone was standing there, they could see you. But if you passed ahead and they came upon your tracks later, there would be no tracks. That's hence pass without a trace.
Gotcha. They
Um,
get advantage. Okay.
yeah, if you guys want to do that, then specifically since I don't have any drums, I will say that when Dagmar and I are up on the top deck, I'll use minor illusion to add drum beat to just for feet to the music we're playing.
Perfect. That will work out perfectly. And Dagmar is singing very beautifully. I'll give a little sample. She's going, "Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed." She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. And it just goes on.
So you're reading this like William Shatner doing poetry, right?
No, that's her
Yes.
singing. That is her singing.
Yes, but yes, but yes. The answer to your question is yes. That is exactly what's happening. It's now Dagmar is Shrek and is singing William Shatner sing-song poetry, and Zavarin is trying with literally all of his strength to not cackle laughing at this while playing his instrument.
Okay.
Because Dagmar truly believes she sings well.
Okay, Dagmar, please do a performance. Zavarin, do a performance. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Oh, here we go. Get out of here.
That checks out. That checks out.
That pretty
Totally
on
makes
brand.
sense.
I'd say that fits the bill.
That fits, yeah.
Okay.
The beat is great, but the lyrics are a little iffy.
One of my favorite recent YouTube videos is I'm gonna look this up real quick because I very much like this particular video. Okay, wait. Okay, so Drumeo is an account that asks it gets drummers and somehow exposes the drummer to a song, a famous song that they've never heard before. And then they ask them to just listening just to the song, like the melody and the lyrics, but not the drum line. They have to come up with a drum line themselves. They just sort of wing it. And one of my favorites is um, the drummer from Megadeth does Mr. Brightside by the Killers. Love that video.
Nice.
Love that rendition. That is basically what's happening here. Zvarin is basically the drummer from Megadeth, doing a fantastic job. And Dagmar is Willie Hong from American Idol. Going,
Yes.
she bangs,
Oh my
she
God.
bangs. Oh yeah, she bangs.
Yes. I love its version of that song. It is so good. It's the best music talent that's ever been on that show.
Okay. So I just hopefully the audience can imagine that. The sailors are basically ignoring Dagmar, and they are doing their dances, their jigs, their square dancing, and their shanties along with the beat. Because yeah, it's fun. It's a good beat. Chinera, what are you doing?
I guess I'm talking to the captain.
Okay, you're talking to the captain, and Gradal, you are sneaking past the captain with a theory.
I think that's the plan.
Okay, so make sure to mark that spell slot. You cast the pass the trace. A theory. Go ahead and roll stealth. Okay, you actually get a plus 10 bonus to that stealth, so you have a 25 stealth to get down the hall and sneak past the captain. Now, here's the question, Genera. Why are you in the captain's quarters? So how do you enter? Because you need a knock, right? You need some reason to be there.
Yeah, I go ahead and I knock before coming in.
Yes? You may come in.
So I come in and I'm just like, hey, I got some information that you might want to hear.
She looks up from her desk of papers and is like, yes, so what would that be?
My party and I have reason to believe that there may be people on your ship that are looking to steal and sell the goods that you are shipping. And we're very curious as to what you are shipping that would be worth stealing.
Okay, her face like turns into a scowl and it's like, first off, let's do this first. You're accusing my crew of being dishonest and stealing from me. What proof do you have of that?
Well, two of my party members were playing a game with some of your crew, and one of your crew made a comment. They decided to talk to said crew member, and this crew member basically admitted to it.
Her brow furrows further, and it's, which sailor do you speak of?
I don't know. He was kind of, crinkly looking.
Crinkly looking?
My party will know better, but we're just curious, if you're just selling like grains and food supplies and stuff, why would somebody want to steal that to sell that? Like,
She
You-
stands up, visibly frustrated, and she's like, I do not appreciate that you're implying that our cargo is of less than legitimate standing here. Okay?
no, that's not what I'm implying at all.
Like, we're here to do a business. Dotting every I, crossing every T. Okay? Whatever the cargo is none of your business. Now, if you want to discuss the individual in question, you can tell me who it is a little more precisely, and then I can investigate.
I mean, we did save your boat and your entire crew from that craw demon.
You're getting help from the chat.
I know.
Okay, go ahead, roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna fail. Persuasion. Where are you? There you are.
She's like, yeah, that's true. That's true. You did save the boat from the craw demon, but it still doesn't give you a right to know what the manifest is. I do respect my customers, and we don't want to.
Oh. Okay, that's fair. I completely understand. I just wanted to offer you our help, if you would like it, in finding out who would want to steal your supplies. So look at it this way. I can tell you who the guy is, and we can work together, and maybe my party and I can figure out who Bill is working for.
Bill? So the person in question is Bill. Of course.
Shit.
William. That's slimy. That's slimy fluff about. All right.
He is a bit slimy.
Thank you for the assistance. I will take it from here. I will double check and triple check the paperwork, and to audit it again and make sure that nothing is missing. In fact, I will go down to the hold right now to check on the cargo.
Oh no. You guys made a mistake sending me.
Wait, didn't we do this already? I feel like this has happened already.
It probably has, honestly.
Okay.
Perhaps at this moment, this very same moment, Dagmar starts choking on her song, and Zavarin steps in and sings so beautifully that it catches her. Zavarin, start singing.
You know this. I don't sing. That's the whole point of this. I don't sing.
Okay, well,
I can make sounds.
okay, let's go to a theory. A theory is in the hold. You hear all you hear is the singing and dancing and shouting from above. No one seems to be following you. The only other entity in this area are the rats, and you can hear them scurrying about. Otherwise, nobody here. You're all alone.
Okay, wait, did Gradal come down with me, or is he waiting up on the stairs?
I would have had to have come down with you because that's how passive on a trace works. You cast it
Yeah.
on yourself, and it's a 10-foot aura around you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would have needed to do a stealth check too, I think.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the stealth check. Very good. You have a 28.
And then plus 10 to that is 28.
Yes. So you sneak down there. You're in the hold. It's dark, very dark, and all you hear is there's, you can get the. So there is that moist, mildewy smell from all of the moisture. There's the salt water from the ocean. There's the odd like rotting fish smell. There is also the faint smell of straw wafting around. And you also get kind of a slight like herbal smell. It's kind of like I don't know how to put this, like a kind of slightly bitter alkaline smell, but very herby. Um, but otherwise that's it. It's just the creaking of the ship, the sloshing of the waves, and the tiptoes of rats.
Are there crates down here? Do we see the cargo?
Um, so as assuming you're gonna walk up and down the hold.
Yes.
So as you're exploring the hold, toward the center of the hold and in the bottom compartments, the very, very bottom, you find ingots. Some sort of metal ingot. Toward the center of it, there are bags and a few crates, but most of the cargo in the ship are in these clay pots. The clay pots are kind of tall with a long neck and long handles, and the bottom is pointy, and you can see that they're all stacked up against the side of the ship. They're all tied down, and their pointy ends kind of fit into to like racks or like slots in the floor, like between beams of wood, and they're all just sort of tied down. And you can see that they're packed and cushioned with the straw, and that was the smell that you had earlier.
Okay, and is there anything inside? I go take a look inside the bases to see if there's anything inside them.
So you cannot
Can I
just look
stick my
inside
hand
them.
in one?
They're all sealed. So all of them seem to have some sort of wax seal on top. If you scratch it, you can see like there's a cork or something like that. But they're all sealed. All of them are sealed. They have some of them have they all have inscriptions or plating or tags.
Okay, can I read the inscription? Should I do investigation?
No, you can go ahead and read it.
Is that how-
They're in common.
Okay. All right, what's it
Um,
say? I whisper. Do you recognize this?
so a
Do
lot
I
of
recognize this?
a lot of them say glasswort ash. So I'm gonna write that down here. So some of them say glasswort ash. Some of them say things like fish oil or fish sauce. You think what else? You also see some timber in the middle. The pots. What else is on the pots? Yeah, that after that there's just kind of a smattering. It all seems to be sort of random. There's like bits of oil, um, like bits of herbs. But the larger portion of it says glasswort ash.
Does that mean anything to you, Grotto? I don't know what that is.
No, but maybe it means something to somebody else. Why don't we get out of here?
All right, that sounds good. We tiptoe back up to the sound of loud music.
Okay. Um, Once you're sort of done investigating, you do hear a creaking of someone coming down the steps.
Okay.
And there is
Let's-
a bit of what looks like lantern light coming down. Very faint, very dim lantern light coming down.
Right.
Okay. So just for giggles, go ahead and roll stealth again. So you're gonna hide, right? Are you hiding, or are you? What are you doing?
No, apparently not.
Well, 15 and 22 because I still have pass without a trace up.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Let's just hide back under the stairs before we climb up.
So you're both successful in hiding. Tell me, how do you hide?
Yeah, I think like is there like a spot underneath the stairs
Okay.
behind the crates or something?
So you're underneath the stairs. How about you, Gretel?
Um, let's see. I can, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I can hide beneath, as part of being a goblin, I think can I hide behind certain creatures or is that halflings?
I think technically it's a halfling thing, but okay, okay, but you're hiding behind
Okay.
what exactly?
No, I was just asking. No, I was gonna hide behind the stairs with theory.
Okay, so you're both hiding underneath the stairs. Okay.
Yeah.
As you as you're waiting there beneath the stairs, you can see the captain come down with a lantern in hand. It's like a paper lantern, and you can see that there's a very faint light, like a candle inside, as she comes down the stairs. And she goes. You can see her go down the line, and she almost doesn't even need to read the labels. It seems like she has the whole cargo like memorized as she goes down the line, and she's checking it off. What exactly the inventory is. So lot 1A3, 20 or 10 bottles of 10 bottles of uh the glasswort ash going to customer blah blah blah, right? And so as she goes down the line, all through the hold, when her back is turned, you can actually sneak back up the stairs.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Okay. All right.
Right, oh, you done with that?
My guess is you book it and you come back to the deck and you can find that the whole crew is singing and dancing to the wonderful beat of Svarna's music, and Dagmar belly aching like a drunk alley cat. It's up to you. You can join in the singing and dancing, or you can do something else. What is everybody doing now?
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna
singing
go-
my heart out.
I persist as well.
I'm gonna go sit on the side of the boat with my hood over my head, watching. I'm hiding in a corner, basically.
Very emo. Gretel.
Sitting back and enjoying the performance.
And Janera, did you accompany the captain down to the hold, or did you just disappear?
I hung back, and once I saw Etheria and Gretel sneak out, I followed them up back to the deck.
Okay, fantastic. So you're all on deck now. I'll say that Daintyfoot is doing a nice jig, kind of a river dance. Oink, 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 oink,
Oh, I'm
oink.
so
Lovely.
not into that.
Um,
Dainty
it.
foot.
and with that, I will call it for today's session. And I'd like to give myself a pat on the back for doing all of this research for trade and merchant ships in ancient Rome. Thank you.
Clap, 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 clap.
Okay.
Sing.
Okay. Is there any final words you guys want for this session?
No.
Thanks for joining us. That's all I got.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you all. Thank you all for joining us next time. And for everybody listening, put into the comments what your favorite crab or lobster or shrimp recipe is, and we'll do it next time. Thank you. Good night.
Bye.
And good
Good night.
night.
Bye.